Take me down the highway. Take me down the way you came. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live by Request. I'm your host, Chris Wilson, coming to you from our little barn here in the middle of Churchville, New York. I hope everybody is safe and well and feeling good tonight. Got some great requests in over the week, right up until the moment here before the show. So we're changing things up again, only because these requests were coming. We're getting so many requests that, again, I'm struggling to figure out the perfect protocol here. So what we did tonight was I saw the requests as they came in, and there were a couple of things that I was like, wow, I'd really like to play that, but I'd like to brush up on it, make sure I can do it well. So tonight's request, I actually looked through the list and chose them. So, you know, for lots of different reasons that are arbitrary. This song was requested 3 times, this first song. It's a song written by my friend Jerry Falzone, which appears on my One Hallelujah record. And this one was requested by, let's see, Neely Pusateri, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Julie Mahalko, and Christy Brown. So for you guys, this is I Won't Sleep Well. The sky is dying red tonight. I'm driving down the coast. Your face is everywhere I go. It haunts me like a ghost. And I won't sleep well tonight. No, I won't sleep well tonight. A tempest and a hurricane, the calm before the storm. How could something run so cold that used to be so warm? And I won't sleep well tonight. No, I won't sleep well tonight. And it's too late to turn back now. And it's too late to go home. And it's too late to change your mind. It's too late this time. night. A little Jerry Falzone music there. Yeah, Jerry wrote that song several years ago. Jerry Falzone is a wonderful friend and songwriter, singer-songwriter here in Rochester. Many of you probably know. And he writes some really, really lovely songs. And he said to me one time, he said, "Hey Chris, how come you never sing any of my songs?" And I said, "I'm waiting for one of your songs to just walk up and slap me in the face and say, 'You must sing me.'" And when he was making the album that song was on, he played that for me, and I said, "I just got slapped. That's the tune." I think that song is so beautifully written. It leaves so much space to kind of play, and I think that's the mark of a great songwriter. So, thank you for those requests. Let's see what's next. Here's kind of an interesting one. I hadn't gotten this request in a while, and I thought, I wonder if I can still play this one. This song is going out to Arlene Gashlin, one of my favorite people, who always makes such great requests. See if you recognize this one. Well, I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, "Tell me, where are you going?" This he told me. Said, "I'm going down to Yasker's farm, gonna join in a rock and roll band. Gotta get back to the land, set my soul free. We are stardust, we are golden, we're a billion-year-old carbon, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Well, then can I walk beside you? I have come to lose the smile, and I feel that I'm caught in something turning. And maybe it's a time of year, and maybe it's a time of man, and I don't know who I am. This time is for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, we are caught in the devil's bargain, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere there was a song and a celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bomber jet planes riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden, we're a billion-year-old carbon, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. ourselves back to the garden. Little Joni Mitchell there, also done by Crosby, Stills, Nash. What a cool song that is. I kind of like doing it bluesy that way. I think the first time I sat down to play it, the version of it that I knew was the Crosby, Stills, and Nash version. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, when James Taylor inducted Crosby, Stills, and Nash into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he came out with his acoustic guitar and he sang Woodstock, and I never even knew prior to that, and this is I'm apologizing to you Joni Mitchell fans, I never even knew that was a Joni Mitchell song prior to that, and I didn't even know any version other than that one. And James Taylor came out and he kind of had that little bit of like that, slightly like the steamroller vibe, you know? And I was like, that's cool. So that's what kind of informed that version of that song. I want to just take a minute to thank my friends at Stutzman's Guitar Center for loaning me this beautiful guitar that I'm playing tonight. This is a Taylor 524. It's got a solid mahogany top, back and sides, and a Fishman pickup. It's been a kind of a cool kid in a candy store kind of thing for me to be able to have all of these fun new guitars to play for this performance. So I'm very grateful to Stutzman's for their support. If you need any instruments, if you need anything like that, if you want a guitar that you could have support for the life of the instrument, if you have an instrument that needs repair, these are the guys. They're just the absolute best. Wonderful businessmen, the kind of people that you go out of your way to support when you have the opportunity to. So I highly recommend that you do that. All right, let's see what's next. Ooh, I got a very cool, well, actually all of these requests, they're all really cool. And let me just take a second. You guys are amazing for being so vocal with your requests. Some a little bit kind of more stern than others in your requests, and a little bit more aggressive, some of you. I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are. But all of these requests are cool, and very eclectic mix of music tonight. That's kind of what I was going for. I said, well, if I'm going to get all these requests from all these different kind of segments of people who like different kinds of music, I'm going to have that set list reflect that. So this is a song, I used to do this song a lot. It's written by Damian Rice. And I got this request. Let's see, this is for Susan and Michael, dedicated to their son Jonathan for his birthday. Now, I think this one might have come in last week, so his birthday may have passed, but just know, oh, it is this week. Okay, cool. Some of these requests, we left some of the requests as holdovers from last week, so, because again, I'm just racked with guilt. I think it's because as a child I was raised Catholic. A lot of guilt there. We learn that layer. So anyway, I always just feel bad when I can't play your requests. So we'll see. I haven't sung this song in a long time. Let's see if I can do it justice. A little Damian Rice. The song's called Cannonball. Still a little bit of your taste in my mouth. Still a little bit of you laced with my doubt. Still a little hard to say what's going on. There's still a little bit of your ghost, your witness. There's still a little bit of your face I haven't kissed. Step a little closer each day, so close that I can see what's going on. Stone taught me to fly. Love taught me to lie. Life taught me to die. So it's not hard to fall when you float like a cannonball. There's still a little bit of your song in my ear, still a little bit of your words I long to hear. Step a little closer to me, so close that I can see what's going on. Stones taught me to fly. Love taught me to lie. Life taught me to die. So it's not hard to fall when you float like a cannonball. Stones taught me to fly. Love taught me to lie. Life taught me to die. It's not hard to fall, and I don't want to lose her. It's not hard to fall, and I don't want to scare her. It's not hard to fall when you float like a cannonball. Well, that brought back some nice memories. I used to play that song all the time when I was in Hong Kong performing. It's funny, you know, some of these songs have walked with me like friends, you know. I kind of think of them that way. They all kind of occupy this little, you know, different territory in my brain and in my heart. And it's just like leafing through the scrapbook and saying, oh, I remember you. So thank you guys for kind of wandering through some of the back catalog of my performances here to dig out some of these cool tunes. I wanted to mention that, so we got enough Paul Simon requests to fill up 2 full nights of performances. So I'm not going to play any of the Paul Simon tonight, but what we are going to do is next Wednesday is going to be devoted exclusively to the music of Paul Simon and Simon and Garfunkel. So make sure you watch next Wednesday at 7 because that's what we're going to do there. And then the following Wednesday, what we're going to do is the same thing, but with John Denver, because we got an equal amount of requests for John Denver songs. So I figured we might as well do like a focused evening and get them all in. So that's what we're doing. This song, I had the honor to play at a memorial recently for a friend and a fan of mine who had passed away, a gentleman by the name of Bob Trout. You know, you don't always know where your music goes. You know, you don't know what the circumstances by which people take your music in and what it means to them. And when you get a chance to know that as a musician, and I'm speaking boldly on behalf of my other musician friends because I think they would feel the same way. It's just a remarkable thing. you put this stuff out into the world, you don't usually know where it goes. So when you get the opportunity to know where it goes and what it meant to somebody, it's like this layer of, I don't know, just joy and fulfillment, that you're kind of on the right road, perhaps. And I got a wonderful message from Bob's wife, Carol, and she likes this song, and this was the song I sang for his memorial. So I sing this in tribute to Bob tonight, and to Carol, so that this is for his memory. I sing this song a lot. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand, 'cause I am tired and I am weak, I am worn. Just take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When my way grows drear, precious Lord, linger near. When my life, it is almost, it's almost gone, Lord, it's gone. Hear my cry and hear my call. Lest I fall, just take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When the darkness, it appears, and the night, it draws near. When the day, it is past and gone, Lord, it's gone. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Just take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me home. That's one of my favorite gospel tunes. Just so everybody knows, every Sunday night, in addition to these Wednesday night performances, I do something called Songs of Faith, where I kind of sing songs like that, like songs that are kind of foundational to my faith, and songs that have some stories and testimonies in them for about what it's like to kind of walk with God through this craziness that we're all in. So please join us. We find them to be kind of uplifting and inspirational evenings. At least we hope they are. And it's kind of a nice way to kind of walk through this time together. I'm going to sing a song from my friend Alex Lyon, who has been really integral, that word, to kind of us being able to do this. He's a wonderful person, wonderful human being, great friend, a fantastic communication coach. If you're interested, he has a YouTube page, Alex Lyon Communication Coach. I'm not sure what the exact address is, but look him up if you're in need of any help in this area, because he's brilliant. But he's just a good friend, and he's been really supportive and helping us kind of figure out some of these ins and outs of YouTube as we kind of start this thing. So if you're watching, Alex, this one's for you. This is your request tonight. Little Johnny Cash. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. And I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Sure as dark is night, day is light. I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. Keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Oh, because you're mine, 'cause you're mine. I walk the line. Little Johnny Cash. See, now I miss making my jokes to the audience because you're not here with me. 'Cause typically after I play a Johnny Cash song, or before I play a Johnny Cash song, I say, I know what you're thinking. I sound exactly like Johnny Cash. And then people laugh. At least on a good night they laugh. On a bad night they're just like, no, you don't. Oh, I miss you people. All right, so I'm going to sing another kind of like a little bluesy tune here. This is on my, I think the first album that we made that was called like the Barn Series, Volume 1. We haven't had a Volume 2 yet, but this is on the Barn Series, Volume 1, and it's a song that my mom used to sing all the time when I was a little kid. It's kind of a weird, somewhat racy song. You know, you don't think about that stuff. Not that, I mean, by today's standards, not even sort of racy. They could probably make a cartoon about it. But, you know, that's the deal. So, I always dedicate this one to my mom, but Eileen. Now, I never know how to pronounce your last name, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say Chiaramonte. So you're going to have to write to me and tell me if I said that correctly. But this is for Eileen. Thank you for requesting this song. Well, I sat in on a poker game last Saturday night. I played a few hands, I was doing all right. I bet my money on the string from the 9 up to the king, and the dealer showed his hand. Lord, he had the same damn thing. It seemed I always lose. You gotta suffer if you wanna sing the blues. Bought a lottery ticket to try to change my luck. What do I got to lose? 'Cause it only cost $1. This time I won an electric toaster and a baritone sax, but I had to pawn my clothes just to pay off the tax. It seems I always lose. You gotta suffer if you wanna sing the blues. You can sing a hurting song if you're sad. Sing a protest song if you're mad. But if you wanna sing the blues, boy, you better learn how to lose. Here's the racy part. Well, I got me a girlfriend. They called her Runaround Sue. She's kind of rough looking, but she knows just what to do. And Susie's got a boyfriend, call him Gentleman Jim. I said, now look here, Susie, Lord, it's all the me or him. She said, you lose blues. You gotta suffer if you wanna sing the blues. You can sing a hurting song now if you're sad. You can sing a protest song if you're mad. If you wanna sing the blues, darling, oh, you gotta learn how to lose. It seems I always lose. You gotta suffer if you wanna sing the blues. I found myself doing the overbite twice in that song. I did it twice. So, my apologies for that. So this song is, I'm trying to move through them tonight, get through a few more songs here. This next song is one of my, really just my all-time favorite songs. It's a song that kind of, I discovered, it's a Willie Nelson song, an old Willie Nelson song that I discovered when I was in Hong Kong. When I went over to Hong Kong, it was just before, Netflix was doing its thing and stuff. So I went over with all the DVDs of one of my favorite shows, which was Northern Exposure. Actually, I shouldn't say I went over there with him. I bought that whole collection of DVDs when I was in Hong Kong from a guy on the street. Anyway, so I got these DVDs back, and what I realized was that they were the versions of the shows that played in other countries. So most of it was the same, but a lot of the music that was in each show was different. Maybe because they couldn't license some of the original stuff. I'm not sure what it was, but the music was just different. And sometimes just kind of like strange for a particular scene, it would kind of just seem oddly placed. And I was particularly homesick, I think, during this time, just watching these, because I was doing 6 shows a week for 17 months straight when I was in Hong Kong, and it was a long trip. And so I was just doing anything I could to kind of feel more at home, and my wife and I would watch Northern Exposure. Anyway, one night, instead of the theme song, this song came on for the credits of Northern Exposure. And my wife and I just kind of looked at each other, and we were just like, and it was magnificent. It was weird, but magnificent. And boy, I thought about the words to this song lately, and you could, if you wanted to place a song as kind of a banner over the time that we're in right now, this could be it. So I got some wonderful requests for this one. My dear friend Don McDonald requested this one, and also Patty Morehouse. So this is for you guys. Little Willie Nelson. At a time when the world seems to be spinning hopelessly out of control, there's believers and deceivers and whole in-betweeners that seem to have no place to go. It's the same old song, it's bright and it's what's wrong and live is just something that I do. And with no place to hide, I looked in your eyes and I found myself in you. I looked to the stars, tried all of the bars, and I've nearly gone up in smoke. Now my hands on the wheel of something that's real, and I feel like I'm going home. In the shade of an oak, down by the river, sat an old man and a boy, setting sail, spinning tales, and fishing for whales with a lady that they both enjoy. It's the same damn tune, it's the man and the moon, it's the way that I feel about you. And with no place to hide, I looked in your eyes and I found myself in you. I looked to the stars, tried all of the bars, and I've nearly gone up in smoke. Now my hands on the wheel of something that's real, and I feel like I'm going home. Now my hands on the wheel of something that's real, and I feel like I'm going home. Little Willie Nelson there. What a great tune. Thank you guys for that request. So during sound check tonight, I was having some fun with my two daughters, and we were working on a song. We got a request for a really, really lovely. So this is going to be kind of a little out of the ordinary because we're doing it's a John Denver song, but it's a short little thing. And my daughters wandered up here on stage with me and sang this song, and so without any further ado, here's me and my daughters singing "It's in Every One of Us."
It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was it's always kind of fun to. We're still kind of getting our sea legs with all of this this equipment here, and so. When it comes to your little girls there, there's a lot of, everybody's got a little cabin fever right now, and they ate a tremendous amount of sugar for their Easter baskets. So I figured they might have been a little unpredictable for tonight, so we recorded that this afternoon so that we could play it for you. But that was for Candace and Bill Ryan. Thank you so much for that request. I know that song means a lot to you, and I just think it's a lovely, boy, what a lovely message. So, cool. Moving right along. I'm going to sing a song. I first heard this song. This is a Dwight Yoakam song, requested by Kathy Piernis. I'm sure that's wrong, but this is for you, Kathy. The first time I heard this song, it's a Dwight Yoakam song, but it was done. I was opening for the band Flat Lonesome, and one of amazing bluegrass band, like award-winning bluegrass band, and I was standing in the wings and just listening to their set after my set was over. Just blown away. If you want to. I'm going to sing a version of this song right now, but if you want to hear another amazing version of this song, look up You're the One by Flat Lonesome. And I'm going to try to sing it for you now and do some justice. But this is for you, Kathy. Thank you so much for the request.
Said goodbye. You're the one who made me blue. So how's it feel now that you're the one it's happened to? Now you're back calling me with open arms. What happened to the one you met with all that charm? You say he's gone, you're all alone. Well, that's a shame. If you think real hard, I know you'll see just who's to blame. You're the one who made me cry. You're the one who laughed at me and said goodbye. You're the one who made me blue. So how's it feel now that you're the one it's happened to? You're begging me to think about the love we shared. Yet it seems to me not so long ago you didn't care. The love you left no longer lives within my heart. See the game you played so recklessly tore it all apart. You're the one who made me cry. You're the one who laughed at me and said goodbye. You're the one who made me blue. So how's it feel So how's it feel to be the one, and you're the one, you're the one, you're the one. Yeah. Dwight Yoakam and Flat Lonesome, both beautiful versions of that song. All right. Well, I got a few more songs for you here. I'll probably run over time just a little bit tonight, trying to get as many in as I can. Remember, on next Wednesday's Live by Request, it's going to be all Paul Simon, Simon and Garfunkel music. We got so many requests for those. And then the following week, on Wednesday, is going to be John Denver, and those were all of your requests as well. We're always going to hang on to the requests that you've made up till this point too, and see if I can get them in some future shows as well. And I'm so grateful for you guys watching out there. Just a quick plug here. You know, we're trying so hard to kind of keep the level of and the quality of this programming up. And so we really kind of depend upon your donations to keep that running. So if this is something that you're enjoying, or if something that you like, or something that's meaningful to you, also our Songs of Faith on Sunday, please consider donating on our webpage. It's www.chriswilson.us, and there's a donate button right there. Or if you'd like to send a donation, there's an address to do that. We're so grateful for all of that, humbled by it, and thank you. Here's a great song that was written by Sting. My favorite version of it up to this point is by the stunning Eva Cassidy. She did such an amazing version of this song. Got a lot of requests for this one too. This one is going out to Dan, Ann, and Neely. You know who you are. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You forget the sun in his jealous skies as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love upon the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky when we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, And there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days upon the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold.
What a lovely song. You know, I think, we live in this barn here in the middle of Churchville, and we're surrounded by about 50 acres of farmland on each side. And, it's such a beautiful thing. Every time I sing that song, I think about that. I kind of think about what it's like to look out there and feel the peace of that. You know, everything is so kind of calm and still right now, kind of all over the world. You know, and for some it's kind of an eerie stillness, and maybe it is a little bit. But I'm finding this. It kind of feels like just like a wonderful pause. You know, I mean, obviously, our prayers go out to the people who are suffering and who are hurting, the people who are sick. You're just in our prayers all the time. But for those of us who are healthy, but sequestered, this time just feels like kind of a wonderful pause to just kind of re-examine and renew and reframe, is a word I like to use a lot, our relationships with our family, with our friends, with God. It's just a kind of those pauses in life are really necessary. I just watched one of my favorite movies. We just introduced my two little girls to What About Bob, starring Bill Murray. And it's just one of my all-time favorite movies. I think it's brilliant. If you haven't seen that movie, hit up Netflix tonight, get that one. But there's a great line in that movie when he just says, take a vacation from my problems. It kind of feels like that's sort of what we're doing a little bit. I'm going to try a song that I've never played before. This is a song that I got requested just a few days ago. The song is for Barbara. And this is a song that was originally, this is an Irish, originally like a traditional Irish song that I came to be aware of it, the version that was done by Carla Bonoff, which is just so beautiful. And I was up until about 3 o'clock in the morning last night playing through this song because this is one of those songs also that had kind of walked with me through the years, but I never put it together. I never learned it. And last night I was just determined. So much so that I actually lost my voice last night singing it. So hopefully I have enough voice to sing it for you right now. So I have to switch guitars here for this one. That's my subtle message to my wife to mute the guitar. She's awesome. I keep asking her if she'll wear a microphone so she can talk back to me in some of these things. She refuses. So maybe you guys can start a letter writing campaign. Let's see. We want to hear Carrie. I think my lyrics disappeared for this off the iPad. Found it. I like to have at least one really unprofessional moment in each show. And, so there it is.
Water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I. Love is gentle, and love is kind. The sweetest flower, when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like morning dew. There is a ship, she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. The water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I.
What a beautiful song. So I leave you on that note. Just feel so much peace and love from our end. I can't wait until the day when I get to sing these songs live for you again. But until then, hopefully these are kind of a nice piece to your puzzle as you sit at home. I wish everybody God's blessings, and I also just want to remind you that if this is something that you feel good about and enjoy watching, if you'd please consider supporting it. You can go to my website, which is chriswilson.us, and there's a donate button right there or an address if you'd like to send a donation. Have a lovely evening, everybody, and I'll see you on Sunday for Songs of Faith. Good night.